making a sloppy Joe casserole. So I'm going to take my ground beef. I have been thawing that in the microwave. I kind of forgot about dinner tonight, y'all. Y'all do that where it's like 5, 6 o'clock at night and you're like, ugh, what am I making for dinner? That was totally me today. My day has been so busy. But luckily and thankfully, this meal is pretty easy to make. So I definitely wanted something easy. I always want something easy on Wednesday nights, which is what tonight was. Just because we're super busy on Wednesdays. Okay, y'all, so this is all cooked through. I'm gonna go ahead and drain off all of this beef, and I'm gonna kind of just leave it in the colander, and I'm going to cook up some onions in here and kind of get that soft. So let me go ahead and put this in the colander real quick. Okay, I have half an onion that I had diced up. I'm going to cook this up. I'm also going to cook up about 2 tablespoons of garlic. Okay, just going to let this get nice and soft and cooked through. I'm also going to add just a little bit of bacon grease just because most of my grease went in the colander, so I just want to get this nice and cooked through, so I just need just a little bit of grease there. And I wanted to kind of advertise this. I got this at, well, it was a gift actually, but you can buy it at Walmart, and it is the nicest thing ever because all those little bacon, like, I don't know, little chippings, they go in here, but you have a nice clean grease inside, and I just absolutely love this container. And so once again, you can buy that at Walmart. It's not sponsored or anything like that. I just love my little canister so much. Just wanted y'all to know about it. Okay, I feel like this is pretty soft, so I'm going to go ahead and add in my Sloppy Joe mix. My ultimate favorite mix is like the Manwich sandwich. It's like the chunky one. Oh, that's my favorite. But I usually just get this just because it's a lot cheaper. Okay, and then I'm also going to add in 4 ounces of cream cheese. I'm going to add my ground beef back. And then I'm just going to let this cook. Let that cream cheese melt down a bit. Probably should have cut that up a little bit better, but it'll cook down. Okay, this is completely cooked through. All of the cream cheese is now nice and melted. I'm going to add just a little bit of paprika. The recipe calls for a whole teaspoon, but I don't want it to be too spicy for my kids to eat. So that's maybe 1/4 teaspoon there. Just to add just a little bit of flavor. Y'all know I love paprika. It's such a wonderful, delicious seasoning. But, okay, this is all done. I had already turned off the heat. And now I'm going to transfer everything to my 9x13 pan. Okay, here is my 9x13 pan. I'm just going to put all of this mixture on the very bottom. Okay. It's not always the best with my left hand here. Okay. I want to make sure this is nice and even. And then I'm going to put a layer of cheese right here. Y'all can use whatever type of cheese that you want. Cheddar would probably be the best. I have Mexican style on hand, so I'm just going to put this Mexican style down. So I'm probably going to put about 1 cup on this very bottom layer. Next, I'm going to add in my tater tots. So I'm just going to add a really good layer of tater tots. And truly, I feel like that's a pretty good amount. I'm not going to use the whole bag. And then I'm going to put on another layer of cheese, just a very thin layer of cheese. And then I'm going to put this in the oven for about 40 minutes at 350 degrees for 40 minutes. So I'll see you guys in about 40 minutes. All right, here is our dinner. It's looking nice and yummy. I'm going to plate this up. We're going to see how it is. Okay, this is what it looks like, y'all. It looks so good. I think we're going to have ours with some bread. But yeah, this looks so good. All right, so I'm going to be making this chicken crack casserole, y'all. So we're going to need some bacon. So I'm probably going to do 8 to 10 full strips of bacon. I cut all these in half. I don't know. That's how I always make bacon. That's what I'm going with. But you know it's going to be a good dish when there's bacon involved. Amen. Oh, come on. Okay, I got this at this bacon at a discount store. This is 24 ounces for $6, which I thought was a really good deal. I absolutely love the bacon from Aldi's, but it's like actually I think it's almost $10 for their 24 ounces of bacon. So I'll take $6 as a win. All right, so I'm gonna let this cook, and while that's cooking, I have a pot over here that I'm gonna bring you to. Okay, I'm gonna put in 2.5 cups of noodles. I have the Salentini noodles. You guys can use elbow pasta, whatever type of pasta that you want. I know it's kind of hard to tell, but it is boiling, so I'm gonna go ahead and put in my pasta. I'm just gonna let that cook until al dente, and then I'll bring you back and show you what we're gonna do. Okay guys, my bacon is done cooking. I'm gonna go ahead and set it off to the side. Okay, in this pan, I'm gonna go ahead with the grease still in it. I'm gonna add in my chicken. I have 3 cups that I'm gonna go ahead and add. Cook that up with some onions as well. And then I'm gonna set that to the side. We have like a lot of things that I'm cooking and kind of setting to the side. So, and then we'll add it to our big pan and throw it in the oven. All right, so with my bacon grease, I'm gonna go ahead and start my onions. Get these all cooked up. I don't mind like the bacon bits in there, like fine with me. Okay, I also have about 3 cups of chicken. I'm gonna cook with my onions. Want to give this chicken lots of really nice flavor. There we go. Okay guys, this is almost done. I just have like a couple chicken little pieces that aren't 100% cooked, so I'm going to go ahead and turn off the heat. I'm going to let this stay here until I'm ready to transfer everything to my 9x13 pan. So I'm going to take you to my bowl and I'm going to add in all of my mixings. Okay guys, so I am going to add in a whole can of cream of chicken soup. I'm going to add in half of my bacon. I went ahead and chopped everything up. So I'm going to go ahead and add in half of that now. have shredded 3 cups of cheese, but I'm just gonna go ahead and add in about 1.5 cups, so just half of this. I have 2 heaping cups of sour cream. This is gonna be so good. Oh, you know it's gonna be good when we're adding in lots of sour cream. Love sour cream. I'm gonna add in 1 ounce of ranch seasoning. And then 1/4 cup of half and half. Okay. Also 4 ounces of cream cheese. I don't know why I left that in there. I'm gonna give this some stirry business. Oh, don't go out. Alright guys, let's go ahead and try to stir this in as best as we can without tipping over and making a bigger mess. Okay, that went nicely. Let's see if I can add in my noodles. Let's see. Can I do it? I'm not gonna try. Not gonna try. Okay, I'm gonna spray my pan. We are gonna add in the mixture here. There we go. I'm also gonna add my noodles. Get those stirred through. Y'all, this is looking so good. I am really looking forward to devouring this. Y'all see this? Y'all see this creaminess? Wow, that looks good. Okay, make that as level as I can here. And then I'm gonna add in the rest of the cheese. There we go. And then I'm going to add in the rest of the bacon. We're going to cook this at 350 for about 40 minutes. And it should be done. And then we're going to devour it. I already know this is going to be so good. We're adding bacon, tons of bacon. Can't go wrong. Okay, guys. You guys, this looks amazing. I wish you guys could smell how amazing this looks. I will see you guys in 40 minutes. I am so excited to try this. Look at all that cheese. Amen. Amen and amen. Let's dig in. Okay, here is our dinner. We paired it with some green beans and a salad. Mighty, mighty cheesy. Okay, y'all, today we're going to make this Tex Mex chicken casserole. So I'm going to start off by cooking up our chicken. So I'm going to use a little bit of olive. Okay, so I'm going to use about 2.5 probably pounds-ish of chicken here. So I'm just going to cook it up. I'm wanting between 2 and 3 cups of cut up chicken. That one I forgot to cut up. I'm also going to use a little bit of garlic powder. Okay guys, for the most part my chicken is done. I'm just going to let this sit just for a second. I'm going to take you all over to my pan. Okay, I have a 9x13 pan. I'm going to lightly spray it. Okay, at the bottom of the pan, I'm going to put in half of my chips. Just want it to basically cover. And then I'm going to take my chicken and sprinkle it over my chips. Okay, that's good. Then I have 1 can of black beans. I went ahead and rinsed them off, and I'm just going to put them on top of my chicken. I also have 2 cans of cream of chicken. I always say that. I always say the wrong one. Cream of chicken soup. And I'm just going to put this on top. Okay, and then I'm going to try to make that as even as I can over my mixture. It literally looks like banana pudding or something. Oh. Try to make that as even as I possibly can. I feel like that's pretty good right there. And then I have 1 teaspoon of cumin, and you can also use like a taco seasoning packet. I'm gonna try to spread that out. Let's see if I can kind of. I want to kind of like stir that in just a little bit. I didn't want to dirty another dish just for my cream of mushroom and the cumin, so I feel like this is working pretty well. Okay, and then I have 1 can of Rotels, and I'm not going to drain this. I'm just going to let all the water in there. I'm just kind of put it on top. I also want that as even as I possibly can. There we go. Okay, this recipe calls for 4 cups of cheese. It says 2 cups of cheddar cheese and then 2 cups of like a Mexican blend or a taco blend. I just have Mexican blend, so you know, I'm sure that's going to be fine. It says to do 4 cups though. I think that's a little much, but we'll see how it goes. Here. We do like things cheesy in our house. Very, very cheesy. Oh. Yeah, I just don't think that's, I just feel like that's a little much. So I'm going to do 3 cups. I feel like that's a really good amount. And then the last thing I'm going to do is put in the rest of our crushed chips. And there we go. Okay, I am going to bake this in the oven at 350 degrees for about 20 minutes. All right, y'all, this is our dinner. We paired it with some corn and rice. And this is what it looks like. Okay, we're gonna make a taco casserole. So I'm gonna take my ground beef. And do some choppy goodness. Okay, now that it's, for the most part, done, I'm going to turn off my burner, and I'm just gonna go through here and get some of the excess grease off. This type of meat doesn't produce a whole lot of grease, so I'm just going to do this and call it good. There we go. Okay, Okay, I'm gonna add in our taco seasoning. Give this a good mixy-roo. Okay, I'm going to take this off the burner and set it to the side. Okay guys, the first thing we're going to do is add in a whole can of refried beans, or you can use homemade, whichever you prefer. I much rather prefer homemade, but I don't have any on hand and I'm trying to get dinner on the table in like 20 minutes, so. Smash her down. Okay, I'm going to try to get this as level and even as I can. Okay, there we go. Next, I'm going to add in some sour cream. I'm going to want probably about 3/4 of a cup to maybe a cup. We kind of like a lot of sour cream. So, let's see. Yeah, I'm going to want some more sour cream than that. Okay, let's see how that looks. Ooh. Next, I'm going to add in my taco meat. I'm just going to layer it as even as I can. Next, I'm going to add just a little bit of Rotels. Okay, and I'm going to put some cheese on top.
We love cheese.
There we go. Okay, I put about a cup of cheese on top. And now I'm going to put this in the oven at 350 degrees for 15 minutes, and I'll see you then. Alright guys, here it is. It just came out of the oven, so I'm going to layer this with some chips. Alright, and then some lettuce. Make it nice and pretty. And you guys can put tomatoes on top of this, but I put Rotels in it, so I'm not going to put any on it. And voila, there we are, our delicious taco casserole. Alright, here is our dinner tonight, and I'm probably going to eat this with a little bit of chips as well. And then I have some rice and then a salad.